Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ruby Tufty. It's great to meet you. I like to make videos here on YouTube. In the past, I've posted about my weight loss. I like to do healthy recipes. I'm a vegan. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, join the gang. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make vegan Kindered stuffed dates. If you want to make these with dairy ingredients, go right ahead. I'm vegan, so I'm making it vegan, but you use whatever you have or whatever you like to use, whatever you think is very tasty. So to start this recipe, we're going to need a few things. We'll need the dates, we'll need the peanut butter. I'm using a powdered peanut butter, but this recipe is also really good with sunflower butter. And then we're going to need a yogurt. I'm using the So Delicious coconut milk vanilla yogurt. And then as well as we'll need chocolate chips and then coconut oil. I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips. To start the recipe, you're going to want to line a baking sheet with parchment paper, and then we're going to go ahead and deep hit all of the dates. Sometimes there's also a weird cap where maybe that's where the stem was growing, so just remove that as well. Once the dates are all pitted and lined up, I'm using 9 today, so I'm going to give you the ingredients to make about 9 or 10 dates. You're going to want to go ahead and weigh out your powdered peanut butter. I did 37 grams. It turned out to be a really good amount. I didn't have too much extra. And then you're going to want to go ahead and add water in small increments to the powdered peanut butter and mix it as you go, so you're getting a thick consistency. If you add too much water, it will get really runny, and then you'll have to add more powdered peanut butter, and you're going to have to sit there and try to get the right consistency. So start with a little bit of water and add it until it's a nice thick texture. After the powdered peanut butter is formed, we're going to go ahead and stuff that into the dates. After we've stuffed the dates with the peanut butter and they're all lined on the baking tray, we're going to go ahead and get our coconut milk yogurt, and then just dip the yogurt or dip the date into the yogurt, or if you want to scoop the yogurt on top and kind of shake the excess off, you can definitely do whatever works for you. And then once all the dates are lined with the yogurt and they're covered, you're going to go ahead and put them in the freezer. You're going to want to let them freeze for about 35 to 45 minutes just so they harden. That way when we go to dip them into the chocolate, the yogurt won't fall off into the chocolate and get it all messy and contaminated and get chocolatey yogurt. After it's been about 35-40 minutes, we're going to go ahead and melt the chocolate down for the covering. I used 60 grams of chocolate, of semi-sweet chocolate. It actually wasn't enough. You'll see me, I had to go back and make some milk chocolate because the 60 grams wasn't enough. So I would use about 80-85 grams. That way there's going to be enough chocolate and you don't have to do 2 batches of it. I did like a double broiler method. I did a saucepan of water and then a small bowl with the chocolate chips and the coconut oil in there, and then turned on the stove, and then the hot water melted the chocolate. Chocolate's one of those things you don't want to overheat. Always put it on low and mix it until it gets a smooth texture. Also, we use some coconut oil in there. That way it's gonna, 1, make it look better. It's gonna look shiny and glossy and pretty. And 2, when coconut hardens, or when coconut cools, it hardens. So you're gonna get like a nice crispy shell on the date. So after the chocolate's melted and you're all ready, just go ahead and get the dates, and then we're going to cover them with the chocolate. And it's going to be messy, but I find it's easiest to just hold the date, scoop the chocolate on, and shake it. One thing about the dates being frozen and the coconut oil in the chocolate, it's gonna start to harden once, like relatively soon, because the cold date and the hot oil in the chocolate. So try to like put the chocolate on and shift it as quick as you can. Otherwise it's gonna be like really thick, but that's okay if you like thick chocolate. But if you don't have enough chocolate, that's what I'm saying, like you'll use a lot of the chocolate. When you just want like a thin layer, you'll get a thick layer because it's cooling quickly. So just make sure you're shaking the excess into the bowl. Go ahead, repeat that process of the dipping in the chocolate for all the remainder of your dates. And then once those are done and full of chocolate, you can throw those into the freezer and let them set. I like to let them set for about 20 minutes. I do up all the dishes, and then when I'm done doing dishes, they're about ready. If you keep them in the freezer overnight and they cool and they freeze completely solid. Make sure you let them thaw for about like 3 minutes before you bite into them. That way they won't be like rock hard and you won't hurt your teeth or anything like that when you go to eat them. Otherwise, enjoy. It's time to eat them. So I guess we should do a taste test. Ooh, a sampling. Ooh, let me go get them. So here they are. There it is. It didn't get fully covered on the bottom, but that's fine. Oh yeah. It's really good. Heck yes. No, that was super fun. They're so delicious. They're one of my favorite recipes. I'll have to be honest, they're a lot better with sunflower butter, but when you look at how nutritious it can be, 2 tablespoons of sunflower butter is 200 calories and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter fit is 70 calories. So, and I think there's also like a 20-gram fat difference. So for 130 calories less and 20 grams of fat less per 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which I think there's about a tablespoon in each day. It's definitely like saving on the calories. They're still really good, but they're amazing with sunflower butter. But yeah, that was the little Kinder Date surprise. If you, again, if you make them, let me know. You can also make them without the yogurt. I do that sometimes. I just stuff them and then dump them. So stuff them and then dunk them. But yeah, if you let me know, please, if you make them, please let me know and tweet me. Otherwise, I had so much fun hanging out with you and showing you my little vegan recipe. Again, my name is Ruby. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video I post. Peace.